Text-to-speech Python project. Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. This is Awaka from Learn to Code. In this Python project, we will write a Python program that converts any text to speech. As you know, in this YouTube channel previously, we'll see different types of Python projects like that. This Python project is also a very simple and easy Python project. The main aim of this Python project is to change any text to speech. You can write any text or you can copy and paste any text, and this Python program converts it to speech. And to create this Python program, we will see in a detailed explanation for each line of code. Now we can start this Python project. Like other Python automation projects, for this project I use also PyCharm Python IDE. I also recommend you to use a PyCharm Python IDE for this Python project. By the way, if you don't have a PyCharm IDE, you can use any other Python IDE you want to use. That is your option. For this Python project, my recommendation is using PyCharm Python IDE. Okay, now I open PyCharm to start this project. I already have a PyCharm Python IDE, so I open it now. As you see, now I am inside this PyCharm homepage, so I create a new file in PyCharm. For that, I click New at the top and click Python file, and after that you can give the file name. For this project I give the name text to speech, and when I hit enter it opens a new blank Python file. As you see, this is a blank document, and now I start coding in this section. Okay, let's start now. As we said before, in this Python project, we create a Python program which converts text to speech. So to start this Python project, I want to import important Python modules which helps us to facilitate this process. If you search text-to-speech Python modules, you will get different types of Python modules like PyTTS X3, gTTS, or Google text-to-speech, or you can get any different Python modules. For this project, I use this PyTTS X3 Python module because it works offline. But for example, if you use gTTS or Google text-to-speech, it doesn't work offline. It requires an internet connection. So I use PyTTS X3 for converting text to speech. Okay, now you need to import this Python module to your Python code. For that, I write import PyTTS X3 like this. However, if you are new to PyTTS X3, you need to install this Python module before importing to your project. So you can use PyCharm to install this Python module. For that, you can click terminal at the bottom of this PyCharm as you see, and it opens like this. If you click terminal, it opens like this. And to install PyTTS X3, you write pip install PyTTS X3. And you hit enter, it starts to download and install automatically. For me, I already installed this Python module, so I don't install it again now. So I only import it to use for this project. After you install, you can import by writing import PyTTS X3. So this PyTTS X3 is a text-to-speech conversion Python library. Unlike alternative Python libraries like gTTS, it works offline. This PyTTS X3 works offline, and this PyTTS X3 is compatible with both Python 2 and Python 3. Okay, after that we create an object for this Python module. After you install, the next point is creating an object. For that, I write engine equals PyTTS X3.init. I create an object called engine. So engine equals PyTTS X3.init. Okay, after we create an object, we need to see the voice option for our computer. The next point is that. That means you need to know how many voice options and select one of them from the list of your voices. So now I want to write a program to see my computer voice option, and after that I select one of them to convert text to speech, one voice from the list of the voices. For that, I use for loop to do this. So I write for voice in engine dot get property, voice in engine dot get property, and inside this I write voices. inside a single or a double quote, and after that I put a colon at the end. And inside this for loop I write print voice. Okay, now I run this program and it shows all voice options. So you see this program shows the list of the voices. For me, it shows two voices as you see. For example, the first voice is name equals. It shows name equals Microsoft Zara desktop English United States, and the second voice option is name equals Microsoft David desktop English United States. So I have only two voices. For that I want to select one of them. So the next is writing a program that gives voice option. For that I create a variable called voices, and voices equals engine dot get property. Voices equals engine dot get property, and I will pass a voices inside this parenthesis. After that I write engine dot set property. Engine dot set property, and inside this parenthesis I will pass voice inside a double or single quote, and I wanted to index the voice ID. For that, for those voices, and I put the square bracket for indexing, and for this I give 1 inside this square bracket, and after that I write dot ID like this. You can also change 1 to 0. You can index 1 or you can to index 0, because I only have two voices. For that I have two indexes only, 0 index and 1 index. For this project I give index 1. Okay, this program gives the option for our voices. Later we finish this code, we can see the voice by changing this index 1 to index 0. For now I will give, or I will put index 1 as you see like this. Okay, now after we finish this program, the next is creating a function that helps us to convert text to speech. I call it text to speech function. For that I create a function called speak. You can give any name for your function name. For this project I call it speak, and inside this function I use engine object I create in the above section, because this engine object helps us to create a program that converts text to speech. So now I write div speak, and inside this parenthesis I pass audio. As we know, to create a function in Python programming language we use the div keyword, and after that we write a function name like that. I write div speak audio, and at the end I put a colon for indentation. Okay, now inside this speak function I write engine dot say, and inside this parenthesis I pass audio. This engine dot say function is used to speak our program, so we use this class from the pyttsx3 Python module. After that I write again engine dot run and wait. This engine dot run and wait function is also inside the pyttsx3 Python module and used to wait our program for the next execution. For that we use this function. Now we finish the creation of our program function, which helps us to convert text to speech. The next step is writing a program that asks the user to enter the text to convert it to speech. Okay, now I create a new variable called text, and I want to ask the user to enter any text they want to convert to speech. So I write text equals input, and inside this parenthesis I write enter your text now like this. This input function is a Python built-in function that is used for asking the user to input any prompt. For that I use this input function, and this text equals input, and inside this parenthesis enter your text now. This program uses to accept the user a text, to enter a text. After that, or at the end, you need to call a function we create above to execute our program. We need to call this Python function we create above to execute our program. As we know, whenever we create a function in Python, we need to call them to use the function. For that we create a function called speak, and now we need to call it. For that I write speak, and inside this parenthesis I pass text. This text is a variable that stores the user text. So I call this function like this, speak, and inside this parenthesis I pass text. Okay, now we finish this program. The next is running this Python program and see how this program works. Okay, now I will input any text and see how this Python program works. You can also copy and paste any text you need to convert to speech. Okay, let us see different options like changing the voice index and also putting different texts to this program.
My name is Awoke from Learn to Code. In this YouTube channel, I will upload so many programming videos related to different Python projects, about data science, machine learning, deep learning, computer vision, and also, you will get blockchain tutorials. So, if you want to get those contents from me, please subscribe to my channel and turn on the bell icon to get a notification when I upload a new video.
Okay, this is all about this video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks again.